The And it's the Falcons quarterback, one of his four touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Falcons are hot. They improved to 6-0 with the win here. From there, Kansas City, here we come. Let's check in on the Chiefs as they host the Denver Broncos. And here is the running back. He gets a seal here and a seal here, and up the alley he goes. The Broncos are playing well. They improved to 5-1 with this victory. One last one to show you, and it's in Detroit. It's the Lions hosting the New York Giants. And this is the Giants running back. He's a weapon in the run game. He's a weapon in the passing game. Look at him go. 69 yards for the touchdown catch. The Giants find a way to pull this one out as they escape with the narrow win. Until next week, Scott Hansen, good night from Orlando.
Yeah.
That you don't have to ever quit it. You think that you can get away with it. You think the light won't be ever lit. It's almost over now, almost over now. Something on your chest, better get it off. There'll be no one left when we set it off. We ain't gonna take it no more, since it's almost over now, almost over now. You had planned.
EA Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us in the magnificent city of Atlanta. Used to be the terminus of the Western and Atlantic Railroad here. That's why they still sound the train horn inside Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Atlanta Falcons. On the visitor's sideline, there's the Bengals head coach, Zach Taylor. This team's let a couple slip away. They stand at 2-4 coming into this one. On the other side, you've got the head coach of the Falcons. This guy's come in on what he described as a Ready. They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry. And this will be a Falcons first down. As the tackle was made at about the 43-yard line.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They have found something on the ground. 16 more yards on that carry. Let's go. Ready. They'll stay on the ground. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Give them 10 more on that one. Just enough for another first down. On the toss, they'll run. And it'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple yards short of the first down. That's a pickup of 8. From the 22 now, here's second down and a yard. Here's a first carry for their running back.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. It's his third touchdown catch this year.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop. And they come over with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Try here for the point out. He gets it to go, and the Falcons come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts from the foul. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. Bengals offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP of the NFL. It's the first half of the season, but as you can see, they're leading the league in passing yardage. On play action, he'll set up to throw. On the move, past the 40. And he will take this one in. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. An extra point attempt to follow. He's got it, and the Bengals will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense ready to take over for their second possession. They've been one of the better teams running the football all year. The ease with which they ran it on that prior drive.
Here we go, set! Liking,
Drive will start on the ground. Nice game on first down, but the penalty flags come in. The question now, will the play stand? They'll look to throw. He tosses over the middle. This one is caught. He works free. Right side. Inside the 20. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 83 yards. Touchdown Atlanta.
Well, Mike, I know I might be a little biased toward the position, but I'm happy to see them go his way early on National Tight Ends Day. And, of course, they're happy to go his way early and often in just about it.
Here for the extra point. He's got it. And the Falcons will tie things up. We are all even at 14. We are all square. 14 apiece. The score as this one's away. He fields it at the 8. And it'll be brought down past 25. Decent field position to start this drive. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on first down. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4. Ball on the 30 now. Here's second down and 6. The shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. Knotted at 14 on the scoreboard. Greg and I back in Atlanta after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the second quarter. So they come to the line for first down and 10. As we are ready to get back underway. Not much happening there, just a short game.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
Got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. Get about 6 before he's taken down. They'll throw here on third and short right. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down. First and 10. Back to throw.
That's him.
He'll step up and run. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
First down. It's a gain of 20. First down, Cincinnati.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay. Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his ankles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
He'll look to throw. The second down throw is incomplete. It is third and long.
Incomplete. Brings up third down and 15.
Now they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way. And I think this is going to end up being considered a successful drive, Mike. I think obviously you would have loved to see them come down and convert and score a touchdown. But at the very least, they needed to come away with 3. They were able to do that and take a lead on that field goal.
This will be returned for the 6. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Falcons offense. And they're running back set to go once more. He's run well here in the first half.
Taking a nap. I'm taking a nap. All right, play. Let's get it.
There, he's the NFL's rushing leader coming into this weekend. They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get about 5 at the 30-yard line.
He's tackled at the 32-yard line. A 6-yard pickup.
From the 32-yard line now, here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, he'll throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. This one complete right side. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. So, 2 minutes to play in a back and forth 1st half. Greg and I back to Atlanta in a moment. An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. Throwing now from the gun. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a 1st down.
Here we go. Ready.
Back to the air one more time. That is hauled in at the 5. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown Atlanta. His 12th touchdown of the year. And the show continues. What a 1st half he's had, Greg. A 3rd touchdown pass with that one.
Mike, what stood out to me the most so far is just the amount of space these guys have had to operate in. I think if I'm this defensive coordinator, me and my staff at halftime are reading. They obviously felt good about it coming in, but I don't think there's anything to feel good about thus far.
Nevis good on the extra point. And the Falcons move out in front by 4. It's 21-17. The kickoff team is out in the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away. From the 6, here comes a return. Whoa! And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line. Throw here to begin the drive. His throw left side is complete, and I believe the referee was buzzed by the replay officials, indicating let's get a closer look at this. They triggered this automatically in the last 2 minutes of the half. So that is what you want. No, sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right. And this call will stand. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down. He'll drop to throw. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 7.
Short pass taken in by the tight end.
10 yards.
And he's going to have the 1st down, so they convert on 3rd downs with a pickup of 9.
1st down.
He'll get this out wide. 2nd and 10.
Number 7. No gain on the play. 2nd and 10. At the 48-yard line.
They'll look to throw again. Quick throw here is complete. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. What can they do here on 3rd down and 7? Gonna air this one out. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. That one's on target, and it is good from the other side of midfield. One of the longest field goals in NFL history. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Half midfield. It's a foot race. And he will finally be tracked down, nearly a touchdown. But he'll set his team up with 1st and goal.
Oh, so close. I mean, those are tough. You go that far, and it doesn't result in a touchdown. But give that kicking team a little bit of credit now. They never gave up on the play, but what a return it was inside the 10-yard line. That was sensational.
Well, here's the chance to cap off a great half. They have it 1st and goal. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down. Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man in the middle of the end zone. Touchdown, Falcons. He has done it again. That is 4 touchdown passes in his first half break. He might skip halftime with the way he's performing right now.
Yeah, Mike, this passing attack is just really unstoppable. I mean, it is just remarkable the success he's been able to have. We're not even at halftime yet. He finds himself on record pace. I can't wait to see what he does the rest of this game.
Try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Falcons are going to open up the lead to 8. Very little time remaining in this first half as this kick is away. And there'll be no return forthcoming, so the ball comes out to the 35. Offense going to take over just before the half. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back, and he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
That's good for the Bengals. 1st down. A gain of 15.
From the 50, he'll set up to throw. He'll take a shot here for the end zone. This one batted away. It's incomplete. Good hands there in the end zone, and that'll bring up 2nd down. Expected. This one's not going to get it. It's no good. And they are not able to draw closer.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that's... effort from that distance.
Beavis on for the field goal. A 60-yard attempt.
throwing here to start the drive. He'll look deep, left sideline. That is caught. What a throw. Touchdown Atlanta. So 2 touchdowns for him in this one. Numbers 12 and 13 on the year.
These are the plays that when you look back, Mike, they ultimately decide the outcome of the game. There's no time left on the clock. All they're trying to do is take a shot into the end zone. You've got to get depth. You've got to have guys that can go up at high point and compete for the ball. And you've just got to knock this ball down and go into halftime.
Going for 2, they'll kick the point after. And the kick is good. So what a finish to his first half as they extend the lead.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Starting to feel like fall outside, isn't it? Week 7 on the schedule. Let's get right into it. Our tour around the NFL starts now. At Mile High, the Broncos at home to take on the Chargers in the AFC West. And this is the Broncos running back. He's going to look at the catch and then look upfield and watch this. This will be a 70-yard touchdown catch. The Broncos move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. Next up, it's Santa Clara, California. Let's look in on the Niners. They're hosting the Detroit Lions. And this is the Niners wideout. He was a tough man to pin down all game long. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches. One more to show you, and it's out in Seattle. The Seahawks taking on the Carolina Panthers. And here's the home team's running back. Spots an opening, capitalizes on it, 15 yards for the touchdown. The Seahawks get win number 2 as they take care of business in this one. And time for one more look at the rest of the scores from around the National Football League. Meanwhile, in our game, both teams have been able to move the ball effectively. It might be a question of which defense can make a stand in the second half. As we get you back out to the second half and rejoin Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter, and he works his way through an opening. Up past the 35. Nice run for 8 on that one. From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Back to the ground, he'll get it again. This defense all over this one. He gets down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
2nd and 2. You're thinking, I got 2 downs to get 2 yards. How hard can you?
Ready, set. Ready, go.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. Set to go now on 1st and 10. And he kept that play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him and takes him down. Jamar Stewart in there for the sack, his 4th on the year. They'll look to throw. Got a man open downfield on the crossing route. He'll be brought down. It was a nice pickup, but a penalty flag on the play. Early indications of a hold.
Still second down.
He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Touchdown, Falcons. His fourth TD grab of the season.
Well, Mike, whatever message this coaching staff had at halftime, it clearly worked. They came out fast to start this second half. Big-time play downfield. Now, can they build on some of this momentum here as they start the third quarter?
For the point out. It's up and good. And the Falcons will extend this third quarter lead.
42. Bengals 20.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Bengals offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he has been a tough guy to contain all season long, as reflected in those numbers that you see there. He'll look to throw here on first down. And is open middle of the field. It is caught. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Gets it away quickly. And it's caught. And he'll only manage a couple of yards before he's out of bounds. Back to throw. Quick throw. Taken in. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
He'll look the middle, and he's got his man complete. A pickup of 12 yards. It's a Cincinnati first down.
At the 37-yard line.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Third down, they need 5. He'll look to throw. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And he's going to have the first down. It is a gain of 6. Good conversion on third down.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Cincinnati.
They'll look to throw yet again. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the Falcons' 24-yard line.
They're going to motion the tight end over here. Back to the air one more time. Throwing right. It's taken in. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal. So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. And Sunday Night Prime Time continues after this. This has been some kind of march downfield now. And they pay it off with 6. It's first and goal. They'll set up to throw. That is caught back corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. He's got another one. His second touchdown of the evening. The offense staying put. They will go for two.
The Bengals will line up for the two-point conversion.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And he will get in for the two. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40. The Falcons offense make their way out to take over once more. Like the win streak to start the year is going to continue for another week. What a tremendous performance here as they are out to finish this one off.
Here we go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Shamar Stewart, he's able to register the sack, closing in on the century mark, number 99 in his great career. He's going to look for the home run ball, and that is incomplete.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and throw the guy a parade for ultimately what was an incompletion, but can we just take a second to appreciate the arm strength he was able to show there? I mean, I think that ball's over 60 yards in the air, and I would be surprised if they continue to just air it out and see if they can complete that. Another really nice throw right there, and as you can see the numbers he's been able to put up here, I'm a little surprised, if I'm being honest, Mike, with just how easy it seems to have been. It just seems like he's made every right decision every time that he's decided to throw the ball.
First and 10.
Here we go. Let's go.
He'll drop to throw. Thrown left side, the catch is made. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down. Moving outside the pocket. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
It's been a bit of a pedestrian game for this quarterback and ultimately this passing game here today, Mike. And I know they all would have loved to connect on that deep throw. I think that stat sheet would have looked a whole lot different, but just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down. Throwing now from the gun. He's got it at the 7, and they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. And just his first catch, they have held him in check so far. But that one gives him a first down.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the fourth quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So, really nice job here late. They're going to see if they can put this one out of reach.
They'll look to throw again.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
This is caught 2. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. Talk things over before third down.
It's third down and goal.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He brought all the time. He's going to be taken down as he couldn't get the throwaway. Now timeout Cincinnati. That's their second, as they'll discuss what's to come. It's fourth down, it's looming.
We almost got him, too.
2 touchdowns scored in the game. Numbers 10 and 11 on the year.
He's now over the century mark, Mike. And I get that this holiday was just started as something fun. It wasn't meant to impact how teams prepare for games necessarily. But I have to wonder, Mike, with it being National Tight Ends Day, did they have a little extra look or two his way to help him reach this total?
Drive for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Falcons will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Safe kick taken at the 5. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. There's Zach Taylor as his Bengals make their way back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. No one open. He'll to his running back. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 33-yard line.
Putting the tight end in motion. The throw here is complete. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. His receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Here's 1st and 10. He'll go left side here and complete this one. And he's close to another 1st down. He's brought down just shy of the mark. They'll look to throw. Well, it's another catch for his favorite target. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down. To the right side here, pass is caught. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. That's to the end. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay. They're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So that is what you want. I know sometimes it takes time, but they do get it right, and this call will stand. Back to the air once more on 2nd down. Looking for the pylon, but the official right there is going to mark them out of bounds at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in, and he's not going to get in. In fact, he'll lose yardage. They push him backwards.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 2-yard line.
He's got his big tight end. Touchdown, Bengals. It's his 3rd touchdown of the year.
Look, Mike, I don't want to to imply that they drew this play up specifically because this is when the league is celebrating National Tight Ends Day. But you got to admit, it's kind of fun seeing him score on this day in particular and join his fellow tight ends who've also scored throughout the league.
The extra point is good. And the Bengals are able to edge a bit closer. This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
Falcons offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing. Tried to throw it up, has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read, seemingly every time. They'll come up first and 10 at the 40.
Here we go. Let's go.
They'll drop to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring us second down.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Back to throw. Going and up top. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I could sit up here all day, Mike, and we could talk about the missed throw, but I think a lot of the credit has to go to the pass defense. Not only did they do a good job making it difficult for them to complete the pass, but I think they saved the touchdown along the way.
So now the Bengals use their third and final timeout, and the clock will stop with 45 seconds left in the game. Fires quickly. It is complete on the slant. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play.
Like we started saying that it was the responsibility of the receiver to run the route through the eyes of the quarterback. I think this is a great example here. Two guys clearly on the same page. Quarterback expected his target to be in a certain place at a certain time. He's there, ball's delivered accurately. He's able to pick up the rest with his legs. And touchdown.
Now, the extra point. His kick is good. And the Falcons tack on one more to their lead.
56. Bengals 35.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. From the 6, here comes the return. And he is stopped at his 25. The drive will begin there. Heading out now, the Cincinnati offense, and they get set to take over once more. They'll start out, first down and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 30.
They'll throw out of the gun. His throw left side is complete. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
8-yard pickup. First down, Bengals.
He'll look to throw. He'll let it go deep left sideline. And that is incomplete. But a penalty flag is down. Let's see who they got.
Wow, got him.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete. 3rd and long.
It's 3rd down and 15.
That'll be incomplete. And now we are down to likely just one more play.
Really nice sequence of plays here defensively, not only to force the third and long, but then you really take away all of the quarterback's options downfield, left him with nothing really else to do but to just simply throw that one away.
And he'll be brought down there, and that'll put a wrap on this one. Time has expired in this fourth quarter. So it's a win here for the Falcons. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they remain unbeaten. And that'll do it for my partner, Gregos, for our entire team. I'm Mike Tariq. This has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. The Falcons are winners as we say so long from Atlanta.
Two, three, four.
Artistry on display. Hi everyone, I'm Scott Hansen. This is your EA Sports Weekly Recap for Week 7. Some big games to get to.
Ooh, baby, we run it down. Get in the minute, that's how it's on. There's no rest to shut it down. When the brother get your money out, believe it or not, put money down. I'm betting the odds on the enough. I do it for all of my people now. Put that on everything that I love. Check. Yeah, on everything that I love.
Goddamn right.
Now we go from happy and glad to find a solution for us. We go from sorry and sad to ready to grab up. Then get to the front. I want the money, the cash, the moolah, the bag, the currency, stacking it up. We want the freedom to live and the freedom to have. The things we've been lacking, my bruh, so what are we lacking? I could point it out, someone's just around, better settle down. No point doing that, or they send the hound, bite me in the, put me in the ground, turn me into ash, put to carry down. From those who came up before me, I made a change of the story. Find me a work in the morning, find me with people I'm morning, man, cause death is around every corner. When life isn't free for a person, dog, you act like an animal corner. Savage is speaking a language, y'all, you don't understand you a foreigner. But nobody needs an advantage now, we needed some balance and order. But you know that's never the case, never a chance that they're changing their ways. It's never a choice that they're giving to you, there will never be just the face. We sing for the sorrow and dance for the pain. You wanna follow, it's just you and me. I swear that it's coming, we still in this day, but we might keep the motto and things are the same. Damn.
When I step up in the place, and yo, I step correct. All in check, I got that head nod. That make you your neck. I got you all in check, and you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air, don't ever disrespect.
Got you all in check.
Film rooms are the forum where strategies are discussed and victories are born. Each person there has a voice and a chance to step forward with what they believe is the key to this week's game.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We go to Atlanta. The Falcons at home to take on the Cincinnati Bengals. And here's the Falcons wideout. He was a big-time factor in this one. This, one of his 2 touchdown catches on the night. The Falcons improve their mark to 7-0 as they get the win. Got another one to get to right now. How about Gang Green? The Jets, they're hosting the Green Bay Packers. And here's the Jets running back. Gets past the line of scrimmage, gets room, gets it in. 22 yards on the touchdown.
Hey, get off me.
The Jets keep it rolling. They get their 6th straight victory here. Got one more to show you right now. Let's go to Foxborough. It's the Patriots taking on the Buffalo Bills. And here's the Bills wideout. This is going to end up a touchdown. The Bills up their record to 5-2 as they get the victory here. That'll do it for us. Until next week, Scott Hansen in Orlando. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Atlanta, Georgia, where Freddie Falcon soars from the rafters inside the beautiful Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Today we've got a Week 8 matchup on tap here, as it'll be the New Orleans Saints taking on the Atlanta Falcons. On the visitor sideline, their head coach. These guys a bit of a mixed bag through 6 games, 3-3 to start the year. On the other side, the head coach of the home team. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd.
Okay, break. Come on. Come on. Ready.
They'll start the ground here on first down. And he'll fight forward on the straight-ahead running for just a couple of yards. Second down. The numbers for him from a week ago. 7 carries, 60 yards.
When a winning streak stretches this far, you start to wonder if a team is truly unstoppable. Here's a guy who's been very much the legs that help drive this team to wins week after week. And even when teams have keyed on him and tried to slow him down, he's still got the job done enough to avoid a loss. Talking with him in pregame, though, he thinks that this week could be his biggest week yet.
A tough spot here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 7. They'll look to throw. They'll try and do this himself. Oh, he faked him with a juke. Now he's got some room. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Wide open receiver complete. And he gets us inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. 25 yards there on the catch and run.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
Okay, ready?
2nd and 10.
Ready?
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. The quick slant caught. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
That was a nice run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off. Usually it's about 3 to 4 steps and cuts towards the middle of the field, and now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and get the quarterback a really nice target. Brandon, watching their tape from last week, I saw plenty of plays like we just saw there, forcing incompletions. It was key in their win last week. They're hoping the same thing happens this time out, too.
And the 10-yard net knocks it through the goalpost. So the long run gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal. And we drop you in at the start of this next possession in a 3-0 ball game. On 1st down, he's hitting, lost the football, put it on the carpet. And this is picked up by the Saints. And the possession is theirs at their own 43-yard line.
You remember in preseason we were going to the different training camps and visiting teams, and we always would see the running backs working out and going through those gauntlet drills, and, you know, guys either slapping at the ball or the machines. You got to learn to take care of it.
Yeah, they lost it there, big fumble. The Saints offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And the numbers have looked good this season. Case in point right here. He is...
On the ready. Ready.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. They'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
2 things to watch. First is strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
2nd and 11. Now he'll tuck this and run. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Last play, they didn't even get back to the line of scrimmage. Now they gain almost 40 yards here. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. They'll look to throw here. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. Intended for his
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
And he will find his big tight end over the middle. And this is going to be another first down as the tackle's made at the Saints' 13-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop the throw. And he rifles one incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Now a run here off the RPO. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A little over 2 minutes to play in the second quarter. The offense gets ready to take over. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to be shot out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. All tied up at 10. 2 minutes left in the first half. It's a big play there for Atlanta. 57 yards. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
Let's go, go.
They'll set up to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Falcons have broken our tie. No going for two. They'll kick the point after. Extra point moved in the middle. And that makes it a 17-10 score. Saints 10. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. They came out not so hot. The first quarter, they were sputtering a little bit, but they seem to have stayed the course and really righted the ship here in the second.
Well, let's face it, all the preparation that goes into getting ready for a game, all the scouting reports, the practice, the repetition, sometimes you get a little bit of a lull to start things off. Maybe you get a little flat, but if you put in that time, you put in that effort, it can come back to you. That's what we're seeing so far.
Now can they keep that momentum going?
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
2nd and 5. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And 5.
Out of the gun. They'll look to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down. Here comes the Saints punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. That's taken on the 25. A 46-yard punt, 4-yard return. And it will be Falcon football. The Falcons offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. You could have asked for coming in. He's spread it around. He hasn't taken many chances, and he's potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. About set to begin their next drive. The Falcons offense at the line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30. 39 yards there. A big one.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Back to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got that wide open, complete. The Saints going to call the first of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number one.
First and 10 at the 10-yard line.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
On that snap, he's a hero of his defense after the play he just made. A one-possession game, and his hit kept it exactly that.
They'll look to throw again. Call the slant. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. A great effort there. His 6th touchdown of the season. And the Falcons will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Point attempt here still to come. And the lead is up to 14. Now a timeout here, at least for the moment. Looks like one of the Saints is injured, shaken up on that last play. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. Atlanta's 11 ready to go, and they kick it away. Getting set to go again as we look at the back, heading onto the field again. And for him, it's been pretty limited involvement down on the scoreboard. Maybe time to turn to this guy.
And you know me well. Winning games to me means starting with the running game and continuing to press the running game. Maybe you go away from him a little bit now. The bottom line is he hasn't touched it enough to make a difference.
They haven't established that running game yet. The question is, will they? Now we'll get a quick timeout called by New Orleans, number 2, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. Here's 3rd and a few inches.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and inches.
He'll drop to throw. He's got his running back out of the backfield. Now the Saints will use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. To the sideline and incomplete. 2nd and 10.
It's now 2nd and 10.
Back to throw again. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. Oh, and that is incomplete. So halftime straight ahead. Let's get you down to the Sunshine State. And Scott Hansen with our EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Brandon, thank you. We are into week 8, and we're starting to get a sense as to who are the haves and who are the have-nots. Let's get into it. Our trip across the NFL starts now. In Santa Clara, the Niners at home to take on Tampa Bay. And this is the running back for the home team. This will help the old stat line. He's going to make the catch and realize, I don't think anyone's going to get me, and they don't. Put it down as an 81-yard catch and run for the score. From there, we go to Indianapolis. We'll check in on the Colts as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is the running back. He covers a lot of ground here. 23 yards, touchdown. This one's gone to halftime with the Jaguars have the lead in a game where both teams come in on losing streaks, so someone's got to get out of here with a victory. Lastly, let's get down to Miami, the Dolphins taking on the Packers. And this is the quarterback of the Dolphins. Touchdown from 20 yards away. This one's gone to the half, all even at 10 apiece. And with that, a look here at the rest of the action in Week 8 around the NFL. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been back and forth to this point. No reason to expect anything different in the second half, as we send you back out to the stadium with Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And that throw behind his man. He missed it incomplete. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Come on. Hey, Cougar 19. Go.
They're going to look to throw. And that is going to be incomplete as he let him a bit too much. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They'll look to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. The Falcons send out their punter. And the way this offense has moved the ball, he hasn't been needed till here in the 3rd. Fielded just inside the 30. A very nice punt that time, but they get 11 back on the return. And the Saints will take over with a 1st down and 10. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one in second down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
And he comes back with one complete. They showed up a nice juke of the defender before the next wave could bring him down. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. They'll look to throw for him on 3rd and 1. Working the middle of the field, he's gotten the incomplete. And he's going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to launch it for Washington. Oh, the first mistake for him in the ballgame as it's intercepted. And the Saints are in great shape here as they take over the 46-yard line. So a potential momentum shifter there, working with a 2-score lead, 3rd quarter, but that, not the smartest of throws.
I would agree with you on that one because this game is still very much in the balance. It felt pretty one-sided to this point, but now, if these guys can turn this turnover into points, things could start getting a little more interesting.
The New Orleans offense set to take over. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. With the left side, it's complete. He's got it. And the drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Looking to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. A beautiful fake. And he'll bring it up here to right at the 40-yard line. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
It's 2nd and inches.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Atlanta. It's the Falcons. They've got the football. They've got the lead as we get set to start the 4th. An ideal spot here to get a first down and try to run some more clock. And this is 2nd and less than a yard. And this was incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one. And it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd down and less than a yard.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. He'll try to pick it up himself. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. We've seen him escape similar situations earlier in the game and get away from pretty good yardage. At that time, they get him down.
Yeah, they've had enough evidence that he can get away and run for good yardage, haven't they? That time it felt like, okay, enough of this. Let's play it the right way and get him on the ground before he does any damage.
He'll rifle this from deep right side. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into New Orleans territory. Fourth down conversion plays, you usually think 1, 2, 3 yards, maybe 10. Not there. What a huge pickup as the Sticks make a drastic touchdown. A great play there. With touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Falcons add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week. Boy, he has been fun to watch throwing the football in this one. It's certainly not fun for that defense, though, Charles. Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them really on both sides of the football. The turnover on down is the most recent example, and now, obviously, they're in a great spot here.
Yeah, if you're over on the bench right now, you're shaking hands with your teammate, you're hugging him, giving him a tap. Been a big, big performance for them. Now you just don't get careless. Take care of the ball on the way out.
And 2nd and 10, he'll look to throw again. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be called well upfield right around the 40-yard line. That one good for 26 and a first down. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people are pointing out to me, it's a video game, man. Go ahead and put the numbers up. Sportsmanship, not an issue.
Exercise those fingers. A fourth quarter with a 3-score lead here, Charles, but they're still going back to the air and looking for more points.
Well, with this game well in hand, it's an opportunity for the guys to come off the bench and get a chance to play. And a lot of coaches.
And he is brought down, but not before reaching the 30. A game there of 30 big ones.
And even with the game seemingly in hand, they're continuing to fire away, pressing the ball down the field. Listen, it's worked all day. No reason to go away from it now.
They'll look to throw now on first down. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. A good pickup there, 22. Two big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. To the goal line, but it's incomplete. They're up comfortably here, Charles, but that lead certainly not dissuading them from pressing the envelope late. I mean, if anything, with these passes, it's like they're getting more aggressive to try to drive the ball downfield.
And that will certainly lend itself to some post-game questions for the coach. And maybe you and I should attend that press conference and see what he has to say, because someone's going to ask him why he continued to push it. My guess, he didn't like how some of the snaps were run earlier, and he wanted to use that as a chance to clean things up. But he certainly will have some explaining to do.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And that is caught. Touchdown, Falcons.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen. And so far, they haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. That one looks like he'll throw here. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10. The 1st and goal looked like things were set up nicely, and now all of a sudden on 2nd and goal, Charles, a big challenge ahead of him.
And you have to know when you're this close to the goal line, things are going to happen.
And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. Another touchdown here in the 4th quarter. And, Charles, I think we can start to consider that this undefeated streak of theirs is going to be safe for another week.
And, partner, you don't make it this far into a season without a loss unless you're getting contributions from both sides of the ball and sometimes even your special teams. And that's been true today. Each side helping guide them to this late lead.
Well, this game, it was well in hand early, never really in doubt. Charles, you and I do so many games together. There's so much parity in the NFL, a lot of close battles. This was not one. Tip your cap to them for a really impressive effort.
Yeah, and you know, as the game went on, I think the defense kind of got together and said, you see our guys on offense, they're just putting up point after point. We need to leave our mark somehow, too, and they did it, pitching the second half shutout.
So for the Falcons, they continue to cruise as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for the Saints, they fall a game under the 500 mark at 3-4 through 7 games. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.
No! 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 Baby, come back! You guys have to give us some things we've done, Frank. Not sure about me. But you, I know you ain't got a fucking chance. What? Can't smile? Shit was funny. Oh, I see you on your sad sack bullshit. All done. Nothing left to do. All right. What's your purpose now, Larry?
The regular season has reached its halfway point, and as the team looks ahead to the rest of the year, it's time to check in with players and set the goals that will drive them the rest of their season.
said, too bad he has to grow up and touch film. Can I tell you a small story? My entire family, friends, same as you. Loneliness, right, friend. It's like a hunger, a dreadful, nasty, ever-present hunger you just can't take.
Yeah.
Can you and me, friend?
Hey, give me a T, give me the E,
That's all we
give
have.
me the M and give me the ring. Give me the lock, give me the rock and give him the key.
When you're ready, my husband, you first. This is line of work. I just like to have to say that. You came home at night knowing what people feel, some pathetic statements, whatever you call it.
I'm a die about, I'm a day rushing to write about. Did too much numbers to type them out, but I'm one away from that Michael route. Step on my brothers, we hike them down. I'ma step on my brothers, the hype aside. I've been married them, but I can't wipe it out more than I felt back in love with the process now. Should've started with that.
2 months in, and the NFL is as unpredictable as ever. Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen in Orlando. This is your weekly recap for Week 8. Some big games to get to. We go to Atlanta. The Falcons at home to take on the New Orleans Saints. And here's the Falcons wideout. They put a lot of trust in him, and it's well placed. This, one of 3 touchdowns for him in the game. The Falcons just keep on rolling. They are now 8-0 as they get the win. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is the home team running back. He's going to hit the hole hard, get loose into the secondary, and they're not gonna get it. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals taking on the Jets. And here's the Jets wideout. He was absolutely electric. This, one of 3 touchdown grabs for him in the game. The Jets move their mark to 7-1, looking good as they get the win. And that's a wrap for this week. For all the hardworking men and women in the studio, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you again next week, right here on EA Sports.
647.
Hi, everyone. Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We go to Atlanta. The Falcons at home to take on the New Orleans Saints. And here's the Falcons wideout. And this is a touchdown. The Falcons have no problem in this one. They win it going away. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And here is the running back. He gets a seal here, and up the alley he goes. The Giants move their mark to 6-1 as they continue to play well here in the season's first half. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals taking on the Jets. And here's the Jets wideout. He's going to find an opening down the field and pull this one in. 52 yards, touchdown. The Jets are absolutely red hot. They've now won 7 in a row as they get the job done in this one. So that'll put a bow on this one. For all the hardworking men and women here in Orlando, Scott Hansen saying goodnight. We'll see you next week right here on EA Sports.
Something takes a part of me.
and when that final moment comes. No, it was the message who did it. You didn't say anything about I'm the one who's doing the punishing now.
Hi everyone, Scott Hansen with you, and this is the EA Sports Weekly Recap. Some big games to get to. We go to Atlanta. The Falcons at home to take on the New Orleans Saints. And here's the Falcons wideout. Well done here, it's a touchdown. The Falcons have little problem here. They run away with a dominant win. From there, we go to MetLife Stadium in Jersey. We'll check in on the Giants. They're hosting the Philadelphia Eagles. And this is the running back. He's going to get the carry here, and look at him go. The Giants win their second straight as they get the victory here. One more for you. Let's go to Cincinnati. The Bengals taking on the Jets. And here's the Jets wideout. He's so good working down the field, hauls this one in stride. 52 yards, touchdown. The Jets get it done on the road as they come away with the win. That's a wrap. Until next time, I'm Scott Hansen. Good night from all of us at EA Sports.
Everything litty, I love when it's hot. Turn to the city, I broke out the knot. Got some more millies, I keep me a knot. I created history, it made me a lot. He tried to diss me and it no false. We call him Chaucer cause they gonna chop. Took her out of filings cause of hot. I run it like Nike, we got it on lock. Cardiac eye. I'm the boss man in a suit with no tie. I can't be, I gotta stay. Put me some in the counter that's dry. Riding that special like Bunny and Clyde. Don't worry, baby, I keep me some fire. She mayonnaise and burger, she cannot disguise. The ladies Mercedes, we go to surprise. Don't sleep on me, lady, help ride. Bet where I'm gripping her.